Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Total Picture. Today, it is the first day of harvest, so we're going to get right into this. So it is Monday morning of this week, and we have started early. We have gotten equipment out to the field, and we have started making passes for the 2023 harvest this fine morning. It's nice and cool. Everybody's super excited. Obviously, there's a lot of nerves on the first day of harvest. You have people learning how to run equipment. You have people shaking the dust off, getting back into the swing of things. But we are rocking and rolling. So as you can see, we've gotten a pass laid down. We've already been able to dump a cart, and we're working hard on getting the next one full. So we are rocking and rolling already this morning. And back behind me, we have a whole crew that's ready to rock and roll once we get the signal. So of course we want to start everything slow, make sure that we're not getting ahead of ourselves in the excitement. So we are on a good little pace to kind of get the morning started and kind of get our feet wet and get into the harvest season right. Obviously we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, have mistakes early on. So we try and pace things out well. Right now back at the facility, we are getting the green sort ready. We're getting guys, doing our safety briefings and training the new people we have coming in there. Making sure that we're going to have not only a good bountiful harvest, but a safe one, because we'd much rather things take a minute to warm up and get rolling than have a safety issue. So we're going to make sure that everybody's being safe today, that everybody's watching themselves, and that we're going to take things at a good pace to make sure that we have a really good start to harvest today. So I'm going to hang out here with these guys and watch and see what they can get started this morning. And here in a little bit, we'll take you back to the facility and check out the green sort building. So let's keep hanging out. So we have officially launched a second picker this morning. So things are moving along. We're getting more corn out of the field. It's going to be a good day. Good day at TSP. So I will talk about one question we get. So we don't harvest our corn the same way a lot of seed companies will. So we actually use a sweet corn picker. We like to have a little extra piece of control on our whole processing of our corn. So we pick our corn with the husks on. It gets back to our facility, on the cob, in the husk. And we have a facility green sort that I was talking about, that it goes through rolling beds and takes the husk off, and then we send it to the dryer to get the moisture to where we want it, and then we send it through the sheller and all that. That extra few steps of work back to the facility, it's a key thing for us, because we like to make sure that we're getting the moistures we want, getting the quality of seeds we want, and more importantly, we're getting the quality of seeds that our customers want. So we do those extra steps because to us they feel necessary for what we're wanting to do. So we get questions about what we use for picking, because not all seed companies will use a sweet corn picker like we do. So we do things a little bit differently, but for us it makes a difference on the back end when we have the best quality seeds we can possibly get. So it's a little fun fact for you. We use sweet corn pickers to harvest our seed corn. But anyway, we are still rolling. I'm walking down fields to get some awesome shots of these guys rocking and rolling this morning. They were up bright and early, and they are kicking butt out here.
Well, now we're dumping the corn. So harvest started, baby. We getting it going. We putting it in the dryers. That's all we got.
So I made my way back to the facility where I went over green sort just to see their first day. Obviously, we're just getting in the swing of things at this point. But first of all, once we get the corn there, we get it dumped, and Tommy gives it a once over as we send it up the elevator to the top of the green sort building. He's just checking for large stalks, just giving a once over, making sure that we get any large pieces of debris that might have come up. And it goes into green sort. It's fed into the husking beds, and at this point it is put on roller beds that take off the husk, and we have teams in there that are looking over everything, making sure that we don't miss any husks. We don't want to get husks in the dryer. We want to make sure that we are down to kernels on the cob. So we'll get more into green sort next week, but once it gets out of green sort, Jim is giving it a once over, making sure things are looking good, making sure that the crews in there are hitting our standard of what we're looking for. And then it goes up the big leg to the top of the double pass dryer. And once we get up there, Antonio is feeding it into the dryer bins. And this is kind of the beginning of the end for our corn going through harvest. Yeah, Antonio is feeding them into these bins, making sure that we get them full but not too full, so we can get air pushed through those things properly, so that we can get a good dry on our ears of corn before we send it to the sheller. So it's a busy day, the first day of harvest, and it's going to be a busy time of year. Hopefully beans will be starting here in the next few weeks, and we will continue to bring you guys along. For now, that's all we have. We thank you guys so much for coming along for the first day of harvest. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you want even more content from us, you can go find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And if you want even more content from us, you can go subscribe to our monthly Total Focus newsletter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming along for the first day of harvest. Can't wait to see you next week. Bye for now.